Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I recorded my auto putt round for the winter tour. I'm doing auto putt this week because I don't think I've done an auto putt voiceover yet, and I thought it'd be cool, a little bit different. Didn't record my PGA rounds this week. They weren't good. I think I was 8 over and 9 over on each of the rounds, but just wanted to play and have some fun there. Auto putt, if you don't know, it's a bit different. You don't putt, hence the name. Your goal is to get the ball to the green, and depending on how close to the green or how close to the pin it is, you get assigned putts. I believe you get it within 8 or 10 feet, it's 1 putt. Within 50 feet, 2 putts, and anything else is a 3 putt. Which means there's a bit of strategy. On a par 5, if you go for it in 2 and you get on the edge of the green, you might land in the 3 putt area. Whereas if you land just short and chip on, you might get into the 1 putt area and save yourself a stroke. So anyway, that's high level how it works. I tend to do a little bit better with this tour, so my goal here is to shoot even par. So here we go. First hole here is just over 300 yards, so I'm starting off with a hybrid. Just want to put this in the middle of the fairway. And I get it to the left side of the fairway, so pretty happy with that. Get it about 220 with the roll, so I got about a 77-yard shot in. For me, that's my sand wedge, nice and easy. Hit the front of the green, hoping it rolls out to the smaller gimme circle, but it doesn't, so 2 putts and walk away with par. Next up, about a 358-yard par 4. Again, just using the hybrid here, getting this in the middle of the fairway. Didn't hit it all that well. Actually, that might have been an iron, because I only hit it about 80 yards. I think I thinned a 5 iron there. But 184 yards out, taking my 6 iron here, and going for it. And like I said before, this is where it becomes dangerous, because if you get it on the green but don't get it in that auto putt circle, it can be tough. Luckily, I do. Walk away with the par. 162-yard par 3. If you watch my videos before, this is my favorite distance. At 160 to 165, I can usually hit my 8 iron pretty pure. And I do there for a par. Hit the driver for the first time. Driver's been very hot and cold as of recent, as you can see there. Pulled it to the left, only went about 200 yards. Now I'm hitting out of the sand, and I got 300 yards to go, but hit a decent shot here. Doesn't go very far, but goes long enough to lead me 160 into the green, which is perfect for me. Again, that distance is something I don't mind. I hit my ball a little bit fat here, it comes up short, but again, I'm actually okay with that. I'd rather have it come up short than land right on the edge of the green and give me a 3 putt. Gives me an opportunity here to get this into the pin, or get it next to the pin. Almost hold it out there, but up and down there for par, leaving me with another 160-yard par 3 on the 5th hole. Again, I don't know what happened here. I hit it fat again. I was a bit disappointed. At this point, I'm just hoping it rolls off the green, so I have an opportunity to chip this into the 1 putt area and make par. So thankfully it does. But I hit a pretty weak chip here that just dies well before the hole. So my first bogey of the day. This course isn't bad. It's a bit wide open, a lot of bunkers. So I'm taking out the driver here again, knowing that even if I miss a bit left or right, I should still be in the fairway. And even if it's an extreme miss, I'm probably in a bunker somewhere. So luckily I hit a decent drive. Puts me on the right side of the fairway, leaving me 140 in. This is a 9 iron that I just pushed to the right a little bit, off the green. So, but knowing with my wedge game, I want to get up and down here and hit a pretty good chip, get it to within a few yards of the pin. Walk away with the par. So the nice part about the after you watch this terrible drive here that goes into the bunker on the right. But again, I know it's wide open, and I know it's par 5, so I'll pick up this stroke. The Auto Putt Tour goes quick. you know, you don't have to putt. That takes out a significant time on the round, so I can usually squeeze 2 of these in maybe an hour, a little over an hour. My third shot here from the bunker, I went from bunker to bunker, but get it up into the 2 putt just to save par. So that's the other nice part about Auto Putt is I do have a tendency to 3 putt from those distances, so I'm glad I don't have to worry about it. Short par 3 here, rolls just off the fairway. That's the case I wanted to stay on because I would take the 2 putt there, because now I have to get it to within this gimme circle, which that's my 3rd chip today that I got within a yard of the pin. So you know, I'd say my chipping has improved. I do hit bad chips once in a while, but certainly gotten better over time with that. With the 280 yard par 4, I'm going for the green every time. Unfortunately, it pushes out to the right, and even worse than that, it gets stuck behind that tree. So I do what I think is the smart play here and to the left, but somehow still mess it up and hit the tree, leaving my 3rd shot here to get up and down, and unfortunately I get in the 2 putt area now, 2 over after 9. So front 9, 2 over. A little bit worse than I want to be. A couple mistakes, but trying to make up for it on the back 9. Again, my goal here is to shoot even par. Finally hit a decent drive on a par 5. Went a little bit right, but still got some distance, and leaving myself with an opportunity to get it in good position here. Come up a little bit short with my 5 iron, but again, not a terrible miss. It gives me a short chip here to get it within the gimme circle, and my 4th chip within the yard. Luckily that one's for birdie, so already got a stroke back. I'm pretty happy about that. And again with my driver, hit a great shot here, just push it to the right. If you watch my other videos, typically I tend to pull my drives to the left a little bit and have a nice draw when I hit it well. But today I'm hitting a cut. I'm hitting a cut well, but still hitting a cut. I'm not trying to, so that's something I'm going to work out over the next few rounds. Hit a decent shot here from 66 yards, hit the 2 putt area, walk away with par. Next we got a shorter par 5, and I don't know what I was thinking there. That was just an ugly swing with the driver. Part of my problem here is I'm making a mistake of trying to fix my drive mid-round, which is a terrible idea. But I take the 3-wood out there. I just try to get it up there and get it close to the pin, and I do that. Like I said, it's a short par 5, so I can make up for it. I want to get this next to the hole, but get it in the 2 putt area, walk away with the par. After that drive, I'm okay with that. Again, another short par 4, 358 yards here. I believe I hit the 3-wood there. Again, push it out a little bit to the right, but leaves me with pigeon wedge in. With this wind and my tendency to fade my irons, aim to the left, and I just sneak it in the 2 putt. A bit lucky there, but I'll take it. It keeps me with the par. Another 143 yard shot. I'm hitting a 9 iron here. I don't know why lately in the simulator my 9 irons are going really short, to the point where I can pretty much hit my pitching wedge just as far as the 9 iron. So I gotta go figure that out. But again, my 6th chip within a yard. So I'm coming dangerously close to holing these out. 347. I hit the hybrid here. Again, just yank it left. Terrible shot, but with this course being open, it's not going to kill me. I at least have an opportunity here to put this on the green from what they consider the rough. From 157. I hit an 8 iron here. I just hit it lighter than I should. That was the only reason I did that. But an opportunity to chip here. Again, my chipping's been good, but not this one. Still within the 1 putt area, so not terrible, but you know, I wanted to either chip in there or get it a little bit closer. But again, auto putt, that doesn't really make much of a difference unless you hole it. Driver here, I push it out to the right. Again, I don't know what's going on with this cut. Part of my problem is I'm trying to fix it on the fly here, and having some mixed results. But nevertheless, still a decent drive. Managed to put this on the green. Just missed the 1 putt circle. So in for 2 putts and in for par. 2 holes left, I'm 1 over. Really, I'm trying to make birdie here. But on a par 3, this is not how you do it. I hit a 6-iron here, and I caught it pure, just pulled it left again. So it went a lot farther than I thought it would. It carried 197. The club usually carries 185. So put it in the back bunker that I have to chip out of, and I thought this was going to roll downhill a bit more than it did. So I get bogey. So last hole's a short par 5, only 460 yards from the tees we're playing. So in my mind, this is an eagle opportunity, assuming I get a drive on the fairway, which I do. So I'm going to have a 180-yard shot. So probably a 6-iron for me, a nice easy 6-iron. With that wind, I'm aiming a little bit left. Hopefully it fades just to the right where I want it to go. And everything went well except for the yardage. I hit it a little bit fat, and I came up short. So I was a little bit disappointed. If I had hit it clean, I think I would be pretty close with a birdie, at worst bogey. But I chipped this past into the 2-putt area and walk away with par. So my goal was to shoot even par. I ended up shooting 2 over. Again, not a terrible round, but a couple small mistakes. My handicap on the Auto Putt is a 2, so technically my net score is even par. But in the Auto Putt, you gotta do much better than that. You gotta be at least 5-6 under to have a chance at even winning any of these. And on this course, I think winning it's gonna take probably like -15. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, appreciate if you do. Thank you.